Yeah. So, as I remember, just let me share my screen. Okay, because we have grammar section of Unit 14. Let me share my screen. Okay. So, as I remember, we studied up to grammar section, so we need to start this structure together. Let's learn it, and after that we will move on a new topic. Okay, so suggest, really good, but let's learn different structures because we suggest actually different structures and forms. So the first form, okay, first of all, you know that we use the verb suggest with, for example, a noun or ing form of verb or that, okay, to recommend something. Well, the first one is suggest and noun phrase. So let me write. Okay. The first one, suggest and noun phrase. Okay, what is that for? For example, can you suggest a good restaurant in this part of town? I say, can you suggest a good restaurant in this part of town? As you can see here, I have the verb suggest, and after that, I say noun phrase because I have a good restaurant. Not only one noun, just a good restaurant. So this form is the first form of suggest. Yes.
I think about suggest is the same like recommend.
Of course,
Recommend.
definitely, yes, of course.
Is the same? The same meaning?
Of course, of course. The same
normally we use suggest or recommend.
Okay, let me say, suggest or recommend, so they can be used, so they can be the same, okay? But sometimes, which one is better? So recommend and suggest, two different maybe structures, okay? Both of them, we can use them, for example, for giving advice, or for example, for suggesting something, or just the difference maybe can be the you, not, for example, the use. If I want to say, when you suggest something, let me say it this way, when you suggest something, you offer it as a possible alternative. So it's possible, I suggest it, I offer, okay? And in casual, that is really important. Suggest is used for casual, like talking, speaking, we use suggest. For example, I don't say, me, I recommend, I suggest, because we're talking, okay? It's something, a casual conversation. On the other hand, when we say recommend, okay, actually this one is used maybe for a particular item, or for example, an action. So maybe it's a bit more careful, okay? So with careful consideration. For example, but let me say something, it's a bit formal than suggest, okay? But, for example, I say, my suggestion, okay, is to eat Chinese food. I didn't say my recommendation. Okay, my suggestion is a casual one, so I say my suggestion. Okay, for example, my recommendation is to, for example, take a real test. Here I can use recommendation. So for formal context and situation, you can use both of them, okay? But For casual, suggest, and of course, recommend. It's more specific. So this one, actually, we can say the difference between these two. Yeah. Well, okay. Wow. So let me write. I say suggest possible offer, and we have recommend. That is, for example, positive advice, informal, or for example, like this way. But let me say, actually, we use them. We use both of them. So it's okay if you use both of them. Okay. Well, so the first one, suggest and a noun phrase. For example, I suggest a speaking course. I can also say I recommend, so it's okay. Here I can say I suggest or I recommend, so both of them, okay? And after that, the second form is suggest and that clause. So what is that clause? Let me write. Number 2, suggest and that clause. What is that? I suggest that you, for example, join the class 10 minutes earlier, okay? I suggest that you should speak more, okay? So here I have the first word, I suggest that. That is optional, so it's like, sometimes you can omit, okay, if you want. For example, just I suggest. After that, again, we have subject. You, for example, should practice more, okay? Or I suggest, for example, that we leave, okay, as soon as possible, for example. Okay, as you can see, again, suggest that you, after that, we have another sentence. So because of this, I say that clause. You should, you can use should or not. So it's your choice. It's not a rule that you definitely use should. You practice more or you should practice more. So both forms are usable. And that is optional, as I told you, so you can omit. Like, for example, I suggest you should practice more. So you can say. And the last form, that is suggest and ing form of verb. Okay, so for example, I suggest traveling together. I suggest traveling together. I suggest eating out. So I suggest eating out. So you can use suggest and. But let's pay attention. That is really important. I don't say I suggest this. Yeah, I say if I want to use, for example, I suggest this to you. I suggest you pay attention. If I suggest you, no. I suggest this to you. I suggest that you. So that's really important. After suggest, we don't use object pronoun. For example, I suggest my students, no. I suggest, and for example, a speaking course to my students. I suggest studying. I suggest that my students take a speaking course, okay? Get it?
Yes, I get it.
Okay, so this is about suggest. Well, could you please make 3 examples using these 3 structures?
I suggest this book for my daughter.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I suggest that you should take take English class.
Very good, of course.
Suggest, I suggest eating Japanese restaurants today.
Yeah, of course, very good. So, and we have, because you asked me about recommend, so let's learn a bit about recommend. We have the same structures for recommend. For example, you can recommend something. Okay, for example, can you recommend a good hotel? But you know, I say, can you recommend when I don't know you very well? Just when I know you, say, can you suggest? And if I know you very well, I say just, okay, tell me where to go. So it depends.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it depends. So you can use recommend with a noun or a noun phrase, so that's okay. And after that, you can recommend something. For example, I recommend this book to you, to all my students. So you can recommend something first. And for example, I can say that this person was, for example, recommended for, I don't know, for this position. Okay, this person was recommended for this position. So for example, this person is a good one, so you can use. But pay attention, as I told you, like, you know, suggest. So I don't say I recommend you. Okay. For example, you can say I recommend something. Okay. That is really good. But it's exactly the same structure, but in formal situation. Okay, me, let's keep going with our book. Just may I ask you 1 minute to check something, because I think my daughter is, you know, calling me. Just may I ask you 1 minute to check her.
Okay, okay, okay,
Thank
teacher.
you.
I check my daughter also.
Thank
It's not sleep. Ôi ơi, ngồi đó. Hello.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, okay. So, well, let's have a look at a book. Okay, so as you can see here, we have only 2 structures. First, suggest and that, and should. So it's and suggest an ing form, but you know another structure, so you have 3 ones. But here you only can see, you can only see these 2 structures. So, okay, look. This one, I suggest you, as I told you, after suggest, after recommend, we don't use object pronoun, like I suggest you. I suggest something to you. And I suggest that is okay. I suggest going is okay. So you can use this one. Okay, well. Well, do's and don'ts for shoppers. So let's see which one. Go to markets early in the morning for the freshest fruit and vegetables. Ask to taste things before you buy. Do you do this?
No, teacher.
Really no. Wait. Really? Ask to taste things? It's not. It's not
No,
allowed.
I think it's the go to the market early in the morning is good, and you can buy the fresh fruits and vegetable, but I
Yeah.
cannot. I do not.
But you know, this one, I want to know this one. Ask to taste things before you buy. Is it
Ask
possible?
to test thing before you buy.
Taste. Can you taste something before buying?
No, I don't ask. Sometimes the seller give to test like fruits.
Yeah, okay, but test
Sometimes.
is different from taste. Just pay attention. You should say taste, okay, something that you try. Test is like an examination, so they're different. Pay attention. If you don't pronounce correctly, actually you change the meaning of the word. And this one,
Test, right?
this
Test.
is taste. When it
Test.
ends in E,
Test.
this is taste.
Test.
And if I omit this E and here I use E, we say test. So let me write, okay.
Test. Test.
Look, test
Yes, test.
and
Test,
taste.
I know. Test.
Let me teach you something about pronunciation. This E, the we call, actually we normally say this is magic E. Why? Because when a word ends in E, before E, we have consonant like TS, and before it, we have a vowel. This E make the vowel sound exactly the same as it should be, like, look. For example, when I say this, what is this?
8.
8. This is letter A. When we say, but when I omit this, this is at. When I put E, it changed to 8. For example, yeah, of course. For example, another word, taste. Okay, if I omit is taste, but this is taste. Okay, so when a word ends in E, before that we have a consonant. Before consonant we have a vowel. That vowel should be pronounced exactly as the same as it should be. So for example, we have this is
Tap.
this is
Tap.
this is tape.
Tape.
Yeah, just A. Okay, yeah, just this. Okay, for example, we have another one. Let me see what. Okay, for example, this is bit. Yeah, but this letter is letter I. Do you agree? When I add E, it's bite.
Bite.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Bite.
This consonant and this vowel. So this is about magic E. Okay. Wow. And The next one, look on the lower and higher shelves in supermarket. The most expensive brands are always at eye level. Ah, this one is good one.
Don't look at the lower.
Like this, your eye level, like this. But if you look higher or lower, maybe you can find different products with different, maybe more reasonable prices. Do you agree?
Yes. Like it's a trick.
Of course, of course.
And
The
they have to,
maybe,
and they
yeah,
have a trick to
marketing.
arrange how you can go round.
Of course, of course.
Yes. And buy more that you
Yeah,
need.
yeah. You know, they put actually the products that they want you to buy exactly where you see them. And so the first thing that you see is something that they want you to buy. So it's like it, right? And the read label when you buy food. The ingredients are listed in order of quantity. Why?
I usually read for expiry date. Expiry date.
Spice.
Yeah. Expiry date.
Yeah.
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 I usually read this.
Yeah. I don't read. I do.
You read it? You read it? Or just
Just way actually I'm eating on a healthy diet. Yeah, a healthy diet. Yeah, of course I check for calories, but wanna lose weight.
Oh, you check calories? I never check calories, really. I don't know.
Sometimes I check. Sometimes I check calories because I want to, for example, actually sometimes I'm in mood of losing weight. You say, okay, today is the day of losing weight. I go and try to buy some healthy food like vegetables and I check calories. Tomorrow, I'm eating at a restaurant and eating fast food. You know, just for one, just for one
Oh,
day.
you like fast food? You like fast food?
Yeah, of course.
Normally, I really check the calorie. It's just
Yeah, it's just for diet because you don't need, you know, if you're on diet or for example, you need to lose weight, maybe you check, but you know, why do you need to check calories? But it's okay.
Like long terms. You have to have
Yeah.
long term, not
Yeah.
short term. Maybe it's
But that's really important. For example, buying organic food is really important to me. So I try to check if it's organic or no. So I try to buy and use maybe then a production good with the least chemicals added. So I don't like this one is okay. And don't go shopping for food if you're hungry. Hungry people always yes. Really yes. Yeah, do you agree with it?
too much. Yes.
Of course. Yeah, of course. Don't go to the restaurant when you're really hungry because you order a lot and you can't eat. Yeah, that's correct.
If we don't hungry, why you
No,
go to
not
restaurant?
hungry. No, you hungry, not too much.
Yeah.
You know, for example, when starving means really hungry, of course, but hungry is okay. But the degree of actually, maybe the level of it is important. So I say starving. Okay. Don't buy everything online. There's no customer service when things go wrong, and there might be extra cost like taxes and credit card handling charges. It's okay. Why? There's no customer service. There is.
Handing checks mean, what does it mean, teacher?
What?
Handing checks.
Handling credit card. Okay. And look, might be extra cost like taxes and credit cards handling charges you need to pay.
Handling checks.
Yeah.
What does it mean? Handling checks.
Handling.
And
Yeah,
handling.
handling. Yes, handling. The meaning of this word is something like using. Okay? Using. So, there's go wrong and there might be extra cost. This is actually means taxes and credit card handling charges. So when you use your credit card, you need to pay, for example, an amount of money. So it's something like you need to charge like tax. Okay, so that means this, because you are using your credit card paying. Get it? Handling, using. Get it? Why no? That's really... You know, for example, you buy something online, yes? And you use your credit card, yeah? So of course you need to pay an amount. Of course, it's not too much like tax, an amount of money when using your credit card, monthly or yearly. This means that charge. Get it?
Tax, I know. And
Yeah, of course.
yeah, there's something like you like
for credit card.
Like
yeah?
fee of used credit cards, I think.
When you use your, what do you say?
I mean, handling charge mean like the fee for used credit card.
As I told you, yeah, you need to pay when you use your credit card. Okay, so of course you need to pay. So this is something like a charge, okay, amount of money. That is, yeah, of course we say fee, but we say handling fee. Okay, charge, that is fee. Handling is using your credit card. Get it?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have the same thing in your country? Because, for example, I think, you know, it's not a large amount, but you need to pay it.
Yes, I think have.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. So it's something like when you transfer money from, I don't know, a balance. It can be from a credit card to another actually account. Of course, you need to pay this. So this is for online shopping. So if you have, you know this. Okay. And just let me write. Okay, just using credit card to transfer balance. Okay, includes fee. That is called handling fee or charge. What is this? This is bracket. It should be, oh, it should be bracket. Okay, get it? Is it clear now?
Yes.
Yeah. Don't take the children. If you buy only 5% of everything they ask for, you will waste a lot of money. What do you think?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, yes, they won't.
Sure. I have experience about this.
Yeah, really.
Don't take children to go shopping.
Oh, yeah, really? But if they are not allowed, because for example, my daughter knows that she is not allowed to, for example, buy everything, to ask for everything when we go shopping. So for example, this is the day for groceries, so she's not allowed to buy something extra. So if they know, why not? Just, you know, they have some fun.
Some because they kid and they
Of
they
course.
like many toys and something stuff.
Yeah, of course.
I don't allow to buy too much.
Yeah.
Just one.
Of course.
Yeah,
but they really like shopping. Do you agree? They really like shopping. They really enjoy. So it's okay. Let's take
something
it.
buy something they don't need. They don't really need. Just
of
want
course.
To buy.
Of course.
It's
when they see something, I don't know, just colorful toys and say, Mom, please, just this time. My daughter said, Mom, please, this time. You know, I promise. This is the last one. Yeah. And I said, okay.
That's for today.
Yeah, just for today. Yeah, of course. Of course.
That's for today.
Yeah, okay. So we discussed this topic And now, of course, I want to ask you, let me ask you the 3 questions because I want you to answer them. So, oh, no, we have a listening section. Sorry, we have a listening section. We left this word. Okay, just which of the things in the article do you usually do? So which one? Okay, so we discussed, we're not going to talk about them again, so you do. Okay. And do you have any other suggest or advice or something that you experience for shopping? I don't know, when you go shopping, what is better to do or not to do? So do you have?
Really hard. I think I like we shopping for sell off season. It is a good time to spend money, less money for.
Of course. Discount.
Yeah,
Products on
the price
sale.
go
Yeah.
down. Yes.
Of course. Of course. I do agree.
We try to don't buy too much that we need.
Yeah.
Try to sometimes.
Yeah. And
sometimes
I have another actually
like
advice. Yeah, I have a good suggestion because I experienced and I know that it works. So don't buy things when you really need them. Don't wait until you need something, then buy it. Okay, for example, sometimes I go shopping and I see something like a t-shirt, okay, or anything. Of course, I don't need, it's not something that I really need to buy, but I say, okay, the price, the quality is okay, I buy it. And I have it in my wardrobe. So whenever I need, I can use. But when I need something and now I have to go shopping for it, maybe I need to spend more because, you know, I have to buy that good or that thing. So I think buy things when they are reasonable and they don't really need. Then you can have, not wasting money, not, for example, okay, just buy whatever you see. No, but it's something like if you find something that is really, that is value for money, we can say, and you say, okay, this good, product is good, quality is good, and it's reasonable. So why not? I can have it. Whenever I need, I can use it. And when I need, I don't need to waste money.
Yes.
You agree?
Yes. Yes, I got it. I agree with you. I agree with you.
Yeah, of course.
When we need to go somewhere, I have already. Yeah, no need to
Yeah,
rush
of
to
course.
buy and maybe
Of
very
course.
high price.
Yeah, because this is really, I think, the most important problem, ladies issue is about what's wearing, what to wear when, especially it's like events, parties, you know, just we think, okay, I don't know what to wear. But when you have it, actually you don't need to think a lot. Or for example, just go and rush and try to push yourself to buy something. I think it's good. Yeah.
Good experience.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, of course.
I remember it.
Of course.
Yeah, try to do like this.
Yeah. Well, okay. So, what are the people buying? Let's listen to conversation. 5 conversations and circle the correct answer. Well, okay.
Unit 8. Recording 4. 1.
Can I help you?
No, thanks. I'm just looking.
Okay. Just let me know if you need anything.
Thanks.
2.
Hi there. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Yeah. Do you sell?
Yeah. You're waiting for.
I can hear it at number 2. Oh my God. What's it gonna be?
Okay, let's listen again. Yeah, you just, I know, you were thinking about, you know, the answer.
Yeah, long
And it was
choices. That is
again, listen again.
Unit 8. Recording 4. 1.
Can I help you?
No, thanks. I'm just looking.
Okay. Just let me know if you need anything.
Thanks.
2.
Hi there. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Yeah. Do you sell those things that soldiers wear? It's like a jacket.
A type of jacket?
Yeah, a light green jacket with lots of pockets.
Ah, you mean a flak jacket.
Yes.
They're just on your left.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Can I try this on?
Of course.
Where's the fitting room?
Just over there.
Oh, thanks.
3.
Excuse me, do you have one of these in a larger size? It doesn't fit.
Is that the large? I'll just go and check for you. I'm sorry. This is all we've got in stock at the moment. There are some other t-shirts over there on the other side. There might be some extra large sizes there.
4.
Hello. I was wondering if you've got any of that stuff you use for cleaning swimming pools?
Yeah. We usually sell a liquid cleaner. You pour it into the pool. There's one here.
Can I have a look?
Yep.
How much is it?
This one's £28.99 for a litre bottle.
5.
Hi. Are you paying by cash or credit card?
Credit card.
Can you enter your PIN, please? Thanks. Here's your card.
Thanks.
Thank you. Who's next, please? Do you take MasterCard? Yes, that's fine. Can you just sign here, please?
So number 1, what?
Really, number one, I can
Because we
hear
don't
what they
know.
say.
Because we don't know. The answer is we don't know.
Oh,
They
Yeah, I
they
don't know
didn't
what they
mention.
say.
Yeah, of course, they didn't mention product,
Yeah.
any product. So we don't know. Yeah,
don't know.
you're right.
I can't.
Yeah, number 2,
Clothes.
clothes. And number 3,
Clothes.
number 4,
Number 4, cleaning products.
yeah, and 5,
Or 5, credit card.
what they want to buy. So why they didn't actually, why they,
What they want to buy? And we
yeah,
don't know.
of course, we don't know. Actually, credit
I
card
heard
paying
credit
method,
card.
yeah.
I think
Yeah, that is paying method, but what they bought, we don't know. So it's like we don't know, they didn't mention. Okay, so, and the topic of shopping is over, and now, so, oh, you know this, so, because we discussed them. So for example, if you want a larger size, you want to try on something, fitting room that you can change and try on the clothes. If you want to pay by credit card, if you want to get your receipt. Okay, so there are different phrases that, you know, actually I'm not going to talk about them anymore because we discussed and you know them. Just if you have any questions now, you can ask me. So any of them.
I don't have any question about this.
Yeah, of course, I think it's clear. So let's talk about the Earth. Yeah, really, the Earth. So tell me, do you know anything about environmental problems? Maybe what is the biggest problem that we are facing nowadays in the world?
El Nino. El Nino. Effects. El Nino.
So could you describe it? Could you talk about it?
Maybe like the earth is hot, like hotter.
It's getting hotter, of course, of course. So you mean global warming and climate change? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So the Earth is getting hotter and warmer again and again, day by day, because of course, some reasons that we maybe cause. So, yes, you're right. Of course, we have poverty in the world. You know, poverty is, I think, the first one. So, but this one, global warming and climate change. So, yeah, we see that icebergs are melting because of this change. And now let's talk about this one. So environmental problems, okay. As you know, different problems, different issues. So the first one, global warming, like, and of course, how, maybe I want to know, of course we cause this, maybe human can be the most important cause for global warming. But how? Do you know? Do you know how?
How humans are facing with the
Yeah, how? Yeah, of course. How we affect global warming, how we damage the environment, you think?
I think have some area have lack of water. Lack of water.
Lack of water, so
Maybe
it's
you're from could don't have drains and some place have lack of water.
yeah, but I mean, for example, what we do, you know, what we do that actually so that we damage our environment. So that's really important. The first thing, cutting down the trees. Do you agree? Because, you know, actually logging industry, they're cut down the trees in order to make some wooden product like paper or something like this. So, of course, this is the first, maybe the first reason that why we are damaging the environment, because we are cutting down the trees. So the first one, deforestation. Deforestation, that is cutting down trees. This is the first one. How we damage the environment. Well, okay, deforestation. After that, the second one, especially nowadays, I think governments are doing better. I think they are taking some good actions in order to protect the environment and nature, especially animals, some endangered animals, like in species that you know that maybe they will extinct if we don't protect them, if we don't save them. Killing endangered animals illegally for their skin, fur, body parts to export, to use. Okay, so we have the second one, that is poaching. What is poaching? Killing endangered animals illegally. Not hunting, so this is different, Mimi. This is different from hunting, because you hunt to eat, but you poach for different reasons. The third one that I think is really important, especially when it comes to industries, manufacturing is illegal dumping. What is illegal dumping? Putting waste into a landfill, like, or the sea, for example, without permission. And we see a news every day. We get lots of news that, yeah, for example, this factory, this, for example, industry, they put all their waste into the ocean. And of course, we see that it has a great, a huge effect on sea creatures like fish and other, and we see that, you know, a large amount, significant amount of sea creatures are dying every day because of this waste. So this one is really important. Well, and yeah, we have pollution that can be noise pollution, or for example, air pollution. So we have different, another one, overuse. Use of non-renewable resources. Non-renewable resources, what it means. So like oil, gas, you know that they are non-renewable. So one day they finish and we won't have them anymore. But if, like, for example, fossil fuels, like oil, such as gas, for example, etc. So, of course, there are for all the reasons, you know, but or causes. But now we're going to talk about them. So first of all, tell me, in your country, which one can be maybe the most important or the significant issue that should be tackled by government? Illegal dumping or poaching, deforestation, which one?
I think important we can read like they cutting down trees and destroys many forests to yeah, so that the effect, like we have lot woods. I remember but just plot like when have they have when they have the forest don't have trees, so many problems like
They make, you mean plain, they make jungles like a plain without trees?
yes, without trees.
Plain, not plot, yeah? Okay, so without trees, and of course, yeah. So deforestation is the first. And the area without any trees is called plain. Yeah.
Cutting down many trees.
Yeah, of course.
That's, I think, the big problems in Vietnam.
Of course, cutting down. And of course, you know that overpopulation. So this one, population, but I say overpopulation. Maybe another actually cause to damage the environment and nature. Why do you think? Why overpopulation can affect nature in a negative way? Maybe, for example, in some countries, you know, I've recently watched actually a documentary related to some actually countries, African countries, like, you know, it was like in Africa, the people who live in horrible condition, without food, without house, and you see
Wow.
And you see, in one house, there was, I can say home, I can say house. It was like, for example, just destroyed structure on water, no bedroom, no bathroom, no kitchen, nothing. And you could see that, for example, 3 or 4 children in each family. So it was like, this is overpopulation. So how you think, the first thing, tell me, how do you find it? And tell me, do you agree with this, that, you know, okay, so you can live in any condition, but you can have maybe 2 or 3 children and no matter, because it's okay, they can leave. But what can we do, or what can actually governments do to tackle, to deal with this issue of overpopulation?
I think it's really hard because they really don't have lack of knowledge. Yeah, and they just live like nature. Don't have any knowledge to control how many children you have.
Very good.
I think it's really difficult for government to do. Yes.
Yeah. So as you said, that was really good. I think the golden point, we need to raise people's awareness. It means we give knowledge, we avert them of the consequences of their decisions. Okay, so raise awareness maybe is the most important thing that maybe governments need to know, or people need to do, in order to maybe give some information about, provide people with useful information about these overpopulation, so, and issues, these issues. So raise awareness, or raise people awareness, as you said, the most, and maybe the most important thing in order to deal with this issue. Yeah, so you know that rainforest like Amazon, so we know that we need to protect, because Amazon especially is a home to millions of creatures, animals and species. Species means types here, plant species, like types that, you know, they're really rare and we don't know. Maybe we can say that millions of these species, you know, have not been discovered yet. So we don't know anything, and we need to protect, especially by actually this global warming. Maybe we don't know what will happen in the future, lack of water, as you mentioned, what will happen. So we need to protect, we need to conserve, protect our environments for animals. Okay, well, just we have a lot about this topic.
Yes.
This is a really good topic to talk, actually, and we have a lot to talk about this topic. So let's fight.
Teacher.
My
back really hurt.
Yeah. What's it say? I couldn't hear you.
I say my back.
Why? Why?
I sit long time.
Oh, you can't? Oh, really? So you need to go to doctor. Maybe it's something related to backbone. So you need to check it, I think.
Yeah.
So okay, so just stand up and go.
I think I should do exercise.
Just okay. Let me say something.
I think I will start to do exercise.
From the next session, just lay on the sofa. I will teach you how just.
Yes, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
It's okay. Just feel comfortable and relax, and I will teach you. So no worries. Okay.
Oh my gosh, maybe I sleep.
No, you need to rest. Of course, you need to rest. Yeah, of course. So I say, okay, I sing some lullaby, and after that you can sleep. Okay, at the end of class, this is extra. So I will do it for you. Okay.
Bye
Well,
bye teacher. Have a good day.
okay. Have a great night and sweet
Yes.
dreams. Just take care and see you. Bye-bye.
See you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.